Ninjago, Day of the Departed.
Is this good or bad? Bad. Very bad.
Hey everyone, so I'm going to make a video here just kind of explaining how I feel about the new trailer for Day of the Departed. It was very cool, it just came out of nowhere, so it kind of seems how it is for all of them, but usually we see a lot more like leaked stuff about of the episodes or the episode, or we usually see all that stuff and we haven't seen anything yet. So we see it in a little bit, but not much. So this is some of the first stuff we've actually seen from the episodes, besides the sneak peek we got in August. Day of the Departed trailer. It was very, it kind of explained the main point of it, the main plot of what, is going to happen, and they had it in the description as well. It's Day of the Departed, they're remembering their ancestors. That leaked plot we had, a few months ago, it is correct, Lloyd and Misako are remembering Garmadon. Kai and Nia are remembering their parents, Zane's remembering his father, so they're all remembering someone. And that's kind of what we expected, and I found it really, really cool to see that, especially Kai and Nia's too, because and Kai, Nia's and Zane's, because those looked really, really unique. It looked like they're gonna end up really being really cool scenes, because it looked like the villains may be attacking right then and there. So like Jay with his parents, I think that was in the leaked description and plot before too. Jay's with his parents, and we see Samakai attacking. So it seems like all the villains are going to be attacking right around there. So very, very interesting. So but yeah, there's Misako and Lloyd remembering Garmadon, remembering their parents, Zane remembering his father, and if you actually watch the trailer, you can see Zane's fighting some androids too. So very, very interesting things coming. Day of the Departed really looks like it's gonna be a nice action-packed special. So we get some episodes of like the normal episodes. We get those. They're more like a story building. This one looks like it's really gonna be like an action-packed one as well. So but yeah, I really did like what Zane had done. I just thought it was a really cool looking scene. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the scene is. In Day of the Departed, going to be very interesting, and this looks like it's kind of before all that, maybe. They're being introduced to the Hall of Villainy, it looks like, and they have all their lanterns. They light lanterns to remember their ancestors. You can see Dr. Sanders. We have him in the villain throwback videos that we got a little bit ago, and yeah, he's there, and he's kind of explaining the Hall of Villainy, and clearly it's the villains that are being resurrected. It is the spirits it's the villain spirits that are going into the statues. I think the co-creator had confirmed that on Twitter, that it is like the spirits of the villains that are going into the statues. So very interesting there. But yeah, so I found it very interesting, and then this looks like it's part of the museum as well. I thought maybe Cole would be going to his Yang's temple for help, but it may look, they did go to the temple. We saw Cole in the temple with Yang, but it looks like Yang is going to somehow contact Cole at the museum, because you can see there the painting begins to talk, and it's Yang, and then Cole goes close the circle. And you see there, he's still in the museum. This is like a museum spot. So I don't exactly know what that's going to mean or how that's even happening. But yeah. Also, close the circle. We don't even know what that is yet. We've made tons of theories about it, but we don't know yet. But it looks very, very spooky and mysterious. This almost looks like another possession type of season, or not season, but special. It's like another possession feel to it, And we have Yang's temple here is floating. We've known that, but it looked like it was going up in the trailer, so I don't exactly know what that means. If it actually goes up during Day of the Departed, or if it's already up there. We've thought maybe it's up there already, because not everything was reversed after Skybound, but who knows. But yeah, I found that very interesting. How is Cole gonna get to it if he goes into it? So Very, very weird. And you can see here Jay and his parents and the skeletons attack. Apparently, Samakai is after Jay. I don't exactly know why, but they're all targeting specific ninja. So Samakai is attacking Jay, and clearly that confirmed in the trailer. But I don't exactly. It seems like it's going to be like separate battles we're going to be seeing throughout the special. We may be. I personally feel like we may be getting like one big battle at the end with all the ninja and the villains and stuff, or Yang. But we're gonna see like individual little battles between this special. So it'd be very interesting to see all that. And then you can see here Cole and Yang's temple. And he was like trying to fight Yang and stuff. So still a ghost, of course. We've not seen him like not a ghost. But as we see, there were the Hands of Time leaked images like a while ago now. Cole is actually human, and Cole is a human in Day of the or not Day of the Departed, but the Hands of Time. We see him at least normal looking again. So we're probably gonna figure out what that all that happens and stuff. But so all very interesting. It's also going to be really interesting to see Yang's temple again because, it was very, very mysterious originally in Possession in episode 48. It was very, very, unique, especially for the season it was in. But, this looks like the temple is going to really, really fit in with the spooky look of Day of the Departed again. So, very interested to see that. And, of course, you could see, like, the spirits or whatever Yang is doing. It goes out from the temple. And it looks like it may make its way to the museum and, turn the villains alive or have them possess the statues. So once that, I think it's an okay way to bring them back, but I don't think it's like the best. They could have, at least even had them just fight their ghost forms, the ghosts, they still had issues fighting the ghosts. But, I don't know if them being statues is really what I was hoping for. Maybe I thought I was hoping for it to be them, like, coming back up or being resurrected somehow or something like that just for this special. But, it's still their spirits possessing the statues. So, it's still them in a way. But it's just, I don't know if I feel the statue possessing thing is what I would really hope for. It's not like really any of us expected it to be like that, but it's really interesting, really weird, but I guess that's just what they're doing. So, but we'll have to deal with it. It'll be fine. It won't bother me too much. But I just, I thought it'd be something different, but it's still fine. It's not much of a problem for me. But I just thought they could have maybe brought him back in a different way. But it still does look like a very, very mysterious and spooky looking special here. And it is, airing nearly only a few days before Halloween. So it's kind of a really good time to set it. Especially, it looks like a very dark looking special again. Ninjago really does that with some of these things. They've had some really dark things like in the past with the second half of season 2, with the Overlord and the Dark Island and all that stuff. That was very dark stuff, and then Possession got really dark, got really a dark feel to it again. And then, of course, we got this that looks very, very dark and mysterious again. We get some of those, and then we get some of the more action-packed adventure type of seasons like Skybound. That was more like an action-packed adventure type one, there is this, many seasons are very, very different in their own ways. And, this is just like another story altogether. But, not a season, but, it still looks very, very interesting. So, yeah. And, like, in the end, though, like, with Moro and Wu and stuff, that was a very spooky and creepy scene as well. He's, like, taunting Wu. So, I don't exactly know how that's going to work out if they're going to end up fighting as well, which they may very well do. But, with that theory and that rumor that Moro is going to help and join the ninja, how long will they fight? And, will Wu, like, get to Moro? And then, this part, is very interesting to see this as well. Like, all the lanterns coming from Yang's temple. I don't know why they're coming from Yang's Temple. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. But I don't know what to make of it. But I guess we'll just have to see when Dave the Departed airs. But again, guys, I kind of just went through of like what we see too. But you know, I kind of explained some of the things I thought about it. But altogether, though, I just kind of went through it here for you guys. Not the best, but still, you know, very interesting trailer altogether. And it is confirmed to be a 44-minute special. So not an episode. It's not going to be counted in the episode list, apparently. But it is confirmed to be a 44-minute time. So like in the schedule, it'll be like an hour time and then commercials and stuff. But a 44-minute, you know, that's like 2 episodes. That's the 2-episode time. You know, you put 2 episodes together and that's the time you get. So, you know, it's the length of about 2 episodes. But, you know, hopefully they can pull it off and, you know, get this story in that amount of time. I hoped it would be a little longer, but it's not. So, you know, hopefully they do it well, and it does look very, very interesting. But, you know, we're only getting a 44-minute special here on October 29th, and then season 7 next year. So this is not season 7. Season 7 is next year, which is the Hands of Time, and that will continue on the episode count, like episode 65. Yeah, episode 65. It'll continue that then. But you know, this is still technically like an episode 2, like the pilots. You know, and this is like joining the pilots of not counting in it, but it's still part of the series. So it's very interesting and weird. But what do you guys think about the trailer? Again, I kind of asked that in my last video, but what do you guys think about it? I think it was very, very cool and very mysterious, you know. So many questions still coming from the trailer, even though we got a trailer now, we got a plot. Still so many questions.
Call me